The world doesn't need a savior, and neither do I.
Everything stops when football comes
Oh,
on.
absolutely. Well, it's Steeler football. There's a
Okay.
complete difference. I get really wrapped up in these movies. Like, as soon as the music started, I got tears in my eyes
I
and so
know.
forth. But you had the best role in the movie, and I'll tell you why, even though you already know it.
No, please.
Because you did more acting in this movie than anybody else. So much was going on in Lois's eyes. I mean, the first time she saw Superman on the plane, and it was just like that one glance, half second, but there was so much going on there. Constantly the looks and so forth. Even when you weren't doing anything, you had to be acting. So what is going on? Are you thinking about that? Obviously you were, because it worked very well on screen, but how much preparation goes into those looks, those glances?
A lot, actually. Thank you. That's really, really nice. You know, I try to prepare for every role just as passionately and intensely. It doesn't matter if it's a big film or an independent or, you know, a comedy or a drama. And I love my job, you know, and I love playing different parts and going through different emotions, and I love having people feel the way you did. So that makes me feel like I've done my job.
Clearly, talking about that moment on the plane, speaking about the plane, Lois gets the crap beat out of her, pretty much in that.
Yeah.
So what's going on there? Are you just being moved around, or is that a stunt person in there moving?
No, well, actually a lot of it was me. I mean, there was a...
What, are you nuts?
I know, maybe. You know, my stunt double did the very intense stuff, and she actually ended up spraining her ankle pretty badly. Which she was kind of excited about, sort of battle wound for her, you know? She was like, oh, sprained my ankle. But, you know, a lot of it was me. That one sequence took about 6 weeks to shoot in total. It started out on first unit, and then second unit, I finished up in the last 3 or 4 weeks, and then would just be shooting between units. So it was a lot of work, but you know, I watched it 2 days before you did. I just saw it, and I was on the edge of my seat. I was going, oh man.
It's an intense scene.
Yeah.
And as great as that plane sequence is, actually, I said it was the greatest visual movie sequence ever. My favorite scene was on the rooftop, Lois in her bare foot, because you know what, it was great about the bare feet, and it's not that I have a foot fetish or anything. It's that when she takes her shoes off, it's like she's done this before.
Yeah.
This is old hat to her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was the greatest moment right there, because you feel the confusion of the
That's so neat. I'm so glad that you like it, because that moment was actually not written. It was found on the day. I mean, because it's to be honest, it was just a very technical thing at first, because I thought she wouldn't fly with shoes, you know. She just wouldn't. You wouldn't just. It would be sort of a routine. You know what I mean? It would be. You feel the history there. So.
Speaking of routine, the big water sequence, we're in the water. Did flashbacks of Blue Crush come?
Yeah. It was very different. You know, Blue Crush was in the ocean. This was in a tank. So, but water is a hard element to work with. To be honest, it's just really difficult.
Yeah. I talked to Kevin about the importance and the responsibility of playing a character, and he was like, no, you know, you can approach any character. Hamlet's been done 1,000 times, but I wanted to disagree with him, but he's Kevin Spacey, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah. What about did you ever think about all the people that came before you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, and they've all done such an amazing job, and she's such a great character that. What I enjoyed about playing her this time was that there are elements that are so different, that are actually written different. You know, she has a son, she has a family, Superman has left, and her heart is, you know, she feels abandoned, her heart is broken. So I just felt that I wanted the audience to feel that she has changed. I really wanted that to come across. So it was fun to play that, you know, differently.
Well, you rock. Keep flying.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Glad you liked it.
Oh my God, I was in tears most of the movie.
Aww.